Because, well, I paused it, and Sala hit a daily double on the $1,200 clue in the last category of capital rivers. And there's two clues left, 1,600 and 2,000, same category. And man, if I had this daily double, I would not think twice. I would just go for everything. Capital cities plus probably a strong hint. Yeah, she did maybe benefit from getting South Korea eliminated by Seth on the other on the $800 clue. I don't know why Seth wasn't hunting for that daily double. I'll always pay attention for when there's one remaining and not a lot of game left, or a lot of game left in any event. So yeah, I would go for everything here. I'll just put up the scores. So we've got Sala with 10,800 and Seth with 12,800. Just go for broke. Try to get that crush, and maybe if she nails the last two clues, she'd have 21-6, 23-6, 25-2, which wouldn't be enough. So she can't put it out of reach, but she could eliminate Sharren if she gets this right and doubles up. So come on, DVR. Need to wager at least 4,000, I say.
Left after this one.
I'll wager 2,000.
So it is for tide, and here is your clue. One of the two capitals on the Congo River. They sit
Kinshasa, and what the other one?
What is Nairobi?
No, what are Kinshasa
Brazzaville.
and Brazzaville. So you are now at 8,800.
Well, maybe not her category, but
This light river flows south to north
Amstel.
through Amsterdam. If you're a beer drinker, you would know about Amstel.
And I do.
The Bagmati River, which flows through this Himalayan capital, is sacred to Hindus. Sala,
Got
What is Kathmandu?
you are right.
Yeah.
That bumps you up to 10,800 where you were a moment ago.
All right. Well, this will be interesting. Let's see what the category is.
College discipline.
Getting a D in college, and speaking of inappropriate things being mentioned in either category names or clues, right off the bat tonight, our favorite pervy writer, whoever he is or she is, had she's a Manus, or a Maenus. She's a Maenus falling by dancing on the tectum. And I hope I don't need to spell those out, why I found them pretty amusing, and why I am ascribing them to the same pervy writer who came up with the giant black balloon that starts with the letter D. I got other things to talk about. Let's do the math really quickly. Sala in second place with 10,800 is closer to Sharren in third place than she is to Seth in first, so she's in Stratton's dilemma. She's probably going to want to wager everything, which would put her at 21-6. Seth's going to want to wager 8,800, so we'll put that as his minimum. For some reason, yesterday's video was very quiet. I'm using my old blue Nessie microphone, which usually works pretty well, but maybe it doesn't work very well with OBS. I think that's what this thing is called. Yeah, OBS. Something. Broadband streaming. Anyway, back to the game at hand. I don't know why I need to do that, but 6,800 is going to be Sala's max, and Sharren's max is going to be 6,400. But as I mentioned earlier, Sharren doubles up, she got 28, so Sala's going to have to wager at least 10,001. And that's why she's in Stratton's dilemma. She can't both cover Sharren and stay above Seth. But, you know, Seth has not been the most rational wagerer we've seen, and maybe he'll go for everything here too. So I would strongly encourage Sala to go for 10,001, maybe not go for everything based on past performance. Any mind games here? I don't really think so. I mean, if Sharren goes for the 6,400 amount, that'd be 16,800. Sala could wager 6,000 if she's wrong with that. So 4,800, which would keep her in contention against Seth, but then again, it might not even matter because Seth might go full out kamikaze again, trying to maximize his winnings. Although maybe not in this situation because it's not a two-player situation and they're not really close. I mean, they are pretty close, but I feel like Seth might have done that yesterday just because he felt that, hey, if I get it wrong, I'm going to lose anyway because my opponent is going to leave some money in the bank. So there's no point in me losing money if I'm right. But of course, your opponent could go for everything, so don't discount that chance.
Now we're dealing with college disciplines in the final, and players, this is your clue. Embracing the future and new technology in 1962, Purdue established the first college department in the United States for this two-word discipline. You have 30 seconds. Good luck.
A couple different ways I could go here. My first instinct was environmental science, but that doesn't really have to do with new technology. But what does new technology have in common with the future? There's only one thing I can think of, and it's what I minored in, so I will leave it
We are starting with
here.
you, Sharren. You had 10,400. Did you come up with anything? No. Ooh, yes, that's not good.
Ugh,
Cost you 10,000,
Sharren.
knocking all the way down to 400. Let's go to Sala. She had 10,800, and her response was, "What is digital communications?" Sorry, that won't do it. You lost 7,000.
Not a good wager either.
Let's go to Seth Wilson now.
Because
Again,
Seth wagers rationally.
his response was computer science, and that's the right response. How much are you going to add today? A big 10,000. That's 22,800.
Hey, you didn't wager everything this time. Ugh, so I guess that worked out for him. He's got a lot of money, and he's in the TOC leaderboard now. I haven't looked at it in a while, but a lot of three-time champs on there, and 83,000 probably be the second highest after Philip Tew. Maybe third highest. I can't remember who else. I know someone else had a big total. What else do I have? Stupid answers, the dumbest category that Jeopardy offers. It's even dumber than a lot of the homonyms or the things that should rhyme that they had the other night. Just ask us trivia. Don't ask us dumb riddles that anyone can figure out. A truth-telling aid. I don't think a polygraph is a truth-telling aid. I think it's a lie-detecting aid. Because it doesn't help anyone tell the truth, and I guess it does if you're afraid of what'll happen if you're caught in a lie. Polyandry, I thought it was strange that Seth got 2 chances to correct himself on that one. Although, I'm not sure if polygamy is... I should look this up, see the difference. The differences between the polys. But polygamy, I think, has something to do with marriage, so that should have gotten negged if that's the case right out. Cars Crackers. It's nice to see a Learned League reference, which I'm glad it happened now and not before that match day, because I'm pretty sure I won that one. Based on my opponent not getting that one. Citizens United to Buy, a little bit too clever about the Koch brothers. Trying to pull in the famous court case. And I have to do the Archer reference. Don't go in there, it's verboten. I don't speak German, but I know that. So thank you, Archer. I think that's now. That was a $1,200 clue, I want to say, and the Final Jeopardy from the first game, which I'm pretty sure we've gotten Phuket being in Thailand, but that sealed the deal for me. All right, Seth's got 83,800, I think, was his total. And we've seen that he does not always wager everything, which could make Thursday's game interesting. It's the afternoon of Thursday right now. I'm watching last night's game. And only a few hours until I get to do another video. I'm hoping that one will be a little bit closer to live than this one is. But we'll see you then, right here on the Final Wager.